Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Four Harms. My name is Captain Richie and we're here once again on the VintageCraft server. Hope everybody is doing well today. So then, 1.18 is out and that means a few things for us. It means a lot of changes actually. So a bit of context, this is Season 3 and which way are we going this way? This is Season 3. So the first season started, I think it was on 1.12. Quiet Dolphins. 1.12, and then we had a server reset when the aquatic update come out. 1.13. I think it's 1.13. I think it is anyway. Anyway, I think that season 2, stayed live, apparent, all the way through up until 1.15, because nothing really major changed. We got some like updates and. It didn't really change too much in the course of things. But then we had 1.16, which was is this one here, and that was the Nether update. So of course a lot of Nether generation changed, which is why we had a reset. If we didn't reset, we'd have to same with Season 2 really. All the new blocks that we wanted to play with and. That's what I've clicked on. And all the world gen and stuff would have to be like outside the current borders. And of course, we sort of took a vote on it as a community and decided, let's just have a new world. And it's come to that time again, unfortunately. Well, it's one of them things. Of course, some stairs are done. So yeah, we've been on this world for, is it a year? I think it's more than a year now. I think it's over a year now. On 1.16. Now, there was a Season 3.5. I've spoken about it a couple of times, but essentially it's half of the Caves and Cliffs update. Now, Caves and Cliffs update in 2 stages was essentially the first stage where we had some new mobs, like the goats and the axolotls, some new blocks, like all the copper and that. But not too much in terms of world gen. So I decided I'm going to stay on 1.16 because I got this massive, stupid castle to finish. And I do really want to finish it. So I decided not to join 3.5 because I knew it's going to be sort of a half season as well. Where we didn't have... we'll have to start again, all basic tools. It's nice having Netherite toys. Toys? Yeah, they are toys. Netherite tools. It's nice having all that sort of thing. So to sort of just throw that away for a half season, I wasn't really in the mood for, because I had no sort of new, fresh ideas, and I had this castle to finish. So I thought, well, let's not stay. Let's not join a new one for like 6 months. I think it's 6 months. 6 months or so. 6 months or so. And we'll just reconsider options when 1.18 comes out, the Caves and Cliffs Part 2, which involves all the new generation, the world heights going up to 300 and as well as down to minus I'm not too sure the numbers. Actually, I think it's minus 64, but I think the top's 300 or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I have to check on that. So with that coming along, it means that a world reset is coming. Now, unfortunately, because I stayed at 1.16 here, this is the beefier server. Excuse the pun about beef. But this is the beefier server. It can hold 150 people. It's got much more RAM than the temporary Season 3.5 server has. So essentially what I'm trying to get around to, and the long-winded way of it, is this world is coming to an end. Now, I've spoken to the admin team, particularly my good friend Smorf, who's on the admin team now, and... they've decided it's actually going to be less than a week. So I've got less than a week to finish this off. And stupidly, I think I've just been in denial about it all. I've been working on things like on the outside, like making sure it's all mob-proof outside on the cliffs here, and this underwater dome thing, and of course this way through here, and haven't actually paid much attention to the castle in quite a while, which we need to do. I want it to be sort of ready for the download, because that's the thing. So when the download comes, I want to still work on it. I want to finish off the castle, the interiors and that sort of thing. But yeah, as you can see, I've also worked on this little outside here. The road, you might have noticed as well, is a mixture of all different types of blackstone now, so to get the variant up. And that's one of the things I learned from BOO. You can have a nice clean cut building, but mixing in all the other colours and dirtying things up actually makes it much better. And I'm proud to say that Mr. BOO has been an influence on me over the years. If you remember back in Season 1, if you watched it back that far, I actually had his custom texture pack. just to help me become a better builder. And I'm nowhere near like his scale whatsoever. But little tips and tricks help to make things a bit more not, I wouldn't say realistic, maybe a sense of realism, but just make it more interesting. And recently, actually, I think it was yesterday, I was watching that. He released a video of his world tour. He is. I can't jump over that. Why have I not got the jump boost? A little bit towards. Oh, it's in the. I'd say windmill. It's in the lighthouse, isn't it? Yeah. So his world he's been having for 10 years, and he's updating his. And he was talking about a few things like interiors mainly, and that's what I got to work on. We'll get to that in a second. But look, I've been digging through this mountain here to extend this road around, because the road went from like down the pier and up through here into this little farmyard area, and now it goes through all the way to this side, which I need to again finish off. But it's exterior stuff, it's things that don't really matter in the grand schemes of things. That's going to be easy to do, and I should hopefully be able to finish that off before the 15th. Is it the 15th? I don't know what the time is. I need to double check, and I've got to spend like as much time as I can finishing this off. Because like I say, I want it ready for the download, just so I can finish it off. And if anyone wants to have like check out as well, it'd be nice for people to come along and check out what I have done. But there are some bits inside that I want to do. So that was one thing that B00 talked about. Like interiors, they don't matter as much as we like to think. So like, I mean, a good interior is noticeable, right? It is very noticeable when you've got stuff inside. If we go down a floor here. When it's detailed and gives it some interest, it's pretty cool. Not this one. That's what I need to work on. You guys need to get jobs. The server's coming to an end. You've got a friend. Okay, well, I won't hit you then. Like little bits like plants and carpets and fireplaces and thrones and stuff. Paintings and all that good stuff. It makes the inside look better. There's so... This is where everyone's moved to. They were in the Knights Castle, the Knights building there, but it seems like everyone's decided to live in the palace now. Have I been away that long that you've all moved in here? Is that different golem? We've got 2 golems up here. Anyway, so we have actually 2 floors to finish off. 2 floors to finish off in the next couple of days. This singer's hall here. This is what I'm talking about, really. So like this, like a quick ceiling, and that's hidden, and that's fine. A couple of walls, and then we can put the lighting in properly. And the rooms can be empty, because there are a couple of rooms, I think the ones downstairs, these are empty. And that's fine. If it's empty, it has purpose. But if it's sort of like unfinished, then it just doesn't feel right to me. So I want to get it finished. I think it's worth noting that I think the king, is it King Ludwig? I need to double check. I think he died before this castle was finished, so there's a sense of irony that the castle won't get finished, and I think that's a meme as well, that no one ever finishes Minecraft castles. But I want to, even if just like the walls are up, and like this fireplace is all sorted out, and the ceilings are finished, and it's just little bits like that. I just want to get done. Like this here, I wanted to have a nice what's it called? Like aquarium, like a little small aquarium inside. Come down to listen. Cool. Like a big fish tank inside. I've got some tropical fish somewhere. I just haven't got round to it. Again, I've been fart-arsing around doing stuff outside instead. And we got some stuff in our storage downstairs. We got some more like artwork and things like that to put up. So we can fill up a little bit, but it might end up that these rooms are empty by the time the download comes. Like I knew it was coming, but I didn't realise just how soon it was coming. Obviously, there's some bits on the walls here, like where it's been changed out for concrete and that, and that's a bit of detailing, which would be a shame if I couldn't get it done, because it helps bring it to life a little bit. Hey, the egg's still there. That's a surprise. But you can tell the floors I haven't done is like it just needs to be finished off. So that is a bit of work that I need to do. So we're going to do a bit of that now. It could be a bit of a change between hands, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I'll be doing a bit more work on the inside. I would love to spawn-proof it outside everywhere. Like this island bit here. But we'll see what we get to. I'll tell you, I want to finish the castle off first, and everything outside, the whole lore, the whole exteriors and stuff, it can wait. I just want to finish off that castle. So yeah, I need to do a fair bit of work. I'm going to try and crack on, and we'll catch you, well, I guess a couple of seconds for you, but a long while for me. So let's start off with the guest floor. Now, I started erecting walls because that's probably the best place to start. We'll leave the torches down for now, but I'll sort that out later on. So this end of the castle will be bedrooms. Now, as you can see from the floor plan there are sort of 3 large rooms and 2 sort of smaller ones. But I did end up knocking down the wall between the 2 small ones, so there are 4 equal-sized rooms, which I'll have as bedrooms, and they'll be easy to decorate because I just need to put in like a bed, some plants, and like maybe a wardrobe or something. So that's easily done. Now we moved on to the second piece here, the centerpiece, shall I say, and it is that fish tank that I was talking about earlier. Now this is much easier to fill up with ice. So the infinite water sources are really easy to do. Why is it easier to get water in the tank rather than remove it? I'll never know. But after that, it was all filled in. We're going to put down some sand at the bottom, and we'll eventually fill it with like a castle, maybe a sunken ship, some coral, kelp, and that sort of fishy stuff. And then at the very end, sort of facing the fish tank, we're going to have like there's going to be 2 rooms. So it's like we're going to be like 2 social areas. So the first one here will be like a nice chill out room with some sofas, some tables, maybe some drinks. Again, loads of flowers and all that kind of nice looking stuff. And at the very end of the castle here will be a dining room because it worked really well upstairs on the king's floor, and it takes up quite a lot of space and gives the castle sort of some purpose. So I've got a fair bit of blue carpet, but we're running out of wool. Fortunately though, we've got a wool farm upstairs and it's working wonders. Oh, careful the redstone, make sure there's nothing going into the hoppers. Yeah, so I've done a little bit of work, as you would imagine that I would do. And I'm just working on filling in some of the bedrooms at the moment. Now, they'll be very, 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 very minimalistic. Because I'm not too sure if I've got time to finish them off. But we're going to get the carpet in at least. And we've got a couple more beds for the villagers to spread. Don't fall down there. We got them. That's cool. There's quite a lot of golems. I've noticed there's quite a lot of iron golems downstairs. And that's good because, you know, the king needs protecting. Right? I think so anyway. What happened to my melon farm down there actually? I'm sure I was growing some melons. What do I need them for? Some kind of potion, I think. Anyway, right. Where were these 2? These were... I think it was... Yeah, get into that 4 bed there. There and there. And the lights were, I don't know, here, there, somewhere else. Maybe there. Maybe here as well. Who knows? Yes, I'll do the other ones in a bit, but... Other than the bedrooms, and of course outside, it's quite dark in here, and I'm beginning to like it. I think it's very cool looking. I mean, there's bits of light coming through some of the doors, which I'll change to lanterns at some point as well. But I'm liking the fact that this floor sort of like it's quiet because there are no guests at the moment. So you know, why does it need to be lit up? But anyway, yeah, it's all carpeted apart from a little bits where I've got some flowers, not some flowers, what they're called, plants, bushes, things, and yeah, so it should be spawn protected. But yeah, we've got this nice little corridor here that goes and has a look inside the fish tank, as it will be on. I'll go through this side as well. Again, it's mirrored with the plants and stuff, so we need to fill it in, but I'll do that again. That's one of the things I'll do off camera. But once it gets dark outside, and I've planned this recording a little bit too too early in the day, I'll show you how dark it is. But yeah, it's very, very nice. I'm liking this sort of almost closed vibe. You know, there's nothing going on at the moment. But yeah, so that's those 2 rooms. As I said, I need to finish off the bedrooms and that fish tank in there, which just needs to throw some stuff inside. And this is a dining room area. This, of course, needed to be off carpet, on wall. So we can put all the chairs and stuff down. But it's the same design as upstairs. You know, what are they called? Trapdoors and banners. I've been playing this game for a long time, but I don't know what the half the things are. A chandelier, and not much else. Again, I need to dirty up the walls. That is, again, something that I don't need to rush doing. And of course, we've got a little ensuite in here with automatic flusher. Let's leave it down, otherwise the missus will tell me off. But yeah, a little bit of a progress update. It does need a little bit of work. Oh, it's getting darker now. You see what I mean? It's very, very cool inside. So hopefully, what I want to have is only the sea cucumbers. They're not called that, are they? The sea pickles will give the light, sort of light in the middle here, so that will light up the corridors like naturally and look quite mysterious. And yeah, so yeah, a bit of work. I'm gonna probably finish off this floor off, get off camera. and then we'll work on the Singers Hall. I just want to give a massive, massive shout out to the replay mod. It has certainly changed the way I do Minecraft, and as a content creator, it's really changed the way that I do videos. So the entire season, I've used it to sort of do time lapses, and yeah, I feel like it's made a big change on how I do things. It certainly was very helpful last night when it was quite late, and obviously the server's closing soon, so I wanted to get a little work done. But with like replay mod, it means that I can do the work and then now do a voiceover afterwards, which is what I'm doing now. Yeah, it's been very helpful, and I hope that when 1.18 comes out, or actually it is out, I hope replay mod comes out for 1.18 sooner rather than later, because yeah, it's something that I've really enjoyed using. I've even started applying it to a couple of UHCs for fights and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's just like it's been a massive benefit having it there, so I can crack on at middle of the night and then put a voiceover afterwards. It is now the morning afterwards, and I'm feeling very tired indeed. But hey, I think we got it finished. So let's check it out. Yeah, so today is the day that the server is closing for Season 3. And that's looking at everything sorted out for Season 4. Now, I sort of alluded to this earlier, but I didn't really say it. I don't think I'm going to be around for Season 4. It's time for me to draw a line under VintageCraft just for a little while. I don't have as much time to play anymore, and as much as I love supporting Beef, it's one of those things that I can't. It's not really an affordability sort of thing, but again, it's mainly a time thing. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be around for Season 4. But what I'll do is when the world download comes out, I will finish off this castle to its entirety. That was my original goal, and I'm still going to do that. So there will still be some more videos. It just won't be on the VintageCraft server. It will just be on the VintageCraft single player download thing. So yeah, here is our little fish tank. We've got the castle. We've got the boat. I did put in some bubble columns, but you can't really see them through glass, which is a shame because you can see this through the glass. And like when the fish come up against the glass itself. But hey, one of them things, right? Yeah, and all the bedrooms is just sort of, you've got like a white rug and double bed. That's it. I'm sure those villagers will one day work their way upstairs, and there will be iron golems around here as well. So that's the guest floor. Again, I kept it sort of dark in that main sort of social area because there are currently no guests, so that kind of makes sense. So up to this floor here, and it's very, very basic, but the walls are up and it's completed. So let's eat some chicken. We did this quite a while ago, and this is the overhang for the throne room, which this guy thinks he's king. You can be king for a while. I'm not going to be here for a little bit. So actually, maybe he can be king. Who knows? So yeah, a couple of rooms. Again, they're lit up with the lamps. What they're called? Lanterns. Well, you know, it just got rid of all the torches, really. So it's a bit bare, but that's it. That is it. We've got our chandeliers up, and I think this is a stage. I think. Again, it's lit up. It's as a shape of the castle itself, and we've got like a little cupboard here. We've got a little cupboard on that end as well, same sort of shape. The sofas are down there just because those are spawn points. I didn't want anything to spawn on them. But you had to modify this bit up here a little bit, just so we can get in and out of our little music room. There are lanterns as well, so you know if any water comes down, it will just wash away the redstone and not the light. And I'll be fine with that. But yeah, this is it. The castle is done. Apart from like little dirtying up that sort of thing, the actual functionality and all, well, not functionality, but all the rooms are ready to go. Ready for us to dirty up. Again, this needs filling in. But, oh yeah, I did work on the stairways a little bit and put in the lanterns because those were all still stone in the middle. And torches and all of them. That's to stop villagers going too far upstairs, wasn't it? And so are you. But let's have a quick look at every floor before we end off, shall we? So we made this sort of king's floor. We got the dragon. Got a dressing room. He's getting changed. Little dresser and the main bedroom. Shall I do this with all the beds upstairs? No, that's back in the dining room. Got like a little quarter here, little enchanting area. There's some lapis in there. Nice. and we didn't do very well with collecting our music discs, but that's fine. That goes down to the stairway, this goes to the aide de camp, and this is where the entrance to the fish tank is. Well, I won't go in there because there's actually a pufferfish in there, and you got me last time. But yeah, and loads of cats. A couple of bedrooms for these guys, and some functionality. Can I get one? Can I get one? Nah, you'll be fine. Come here, you. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, the throne room with its little balcony, and that's that one there. And if we take a different staircase down each time, so let's go this one. Again, it needs sort of poking out and putting in concrete and stuff, like there's a tiny bit there. And then we've got the floor we just looked at. And let's go down one more to the potion room. This was very handy. I had to use a fair bit of water potions whilst doing the inside of that tank because it kind of needed it. So, oh yeah, I was going to check on the melons, wasn't I? See how my melons are getting on. Fair amount, and I can't remember what I needed for. Oh yes, healing potions. Healing potions. But yeah, this is a nice one to do. Nice and filled out. This probably needs harvesting, but I'm not going to bother. Yeah, nice fun one to do. That's it. The automatic ones are pretty cool, and the one on demand is good as well. All these episodes will be in a playlist, by the way, so you can check them out. I'll do a proper sort of ending tour once it's finished, and we'll have a look back. Maybe have a look back at the other ones as well, the other 2 seasons. We'll see. You can hear the chickens are downstairs, and literally like this little social area. This goes to the main door, goes out, and down to the last floor. I guess it's the kitchen one with all the staff work. We've got, you know what? The staff aren't even down there anymore, so I don't know where they've gone. Got a little kitchen. How's chicken doing in there? We've got a fair amount actually. Fair amount of chicken. I need some of that. Kitchen, the creeper farm is present on all floors. It sort of falls down there, and I've updated our map a little bit so all the roads are in. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. It's been a lot of fun actually, and I'm just a little bit exhausted from staying up last night trying to finish off those 2 floors. But yeah, once again, I said it in the time lapse as well. I'm really appreciative of the replay mod because it helps me do that sort of thing. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's us done. So I want to thank everyone so much for watching. It's been a long time with VintageCraft, and we'll see what the future brings. I mean, they say never, but you know, the never's a horrible place when you start brand new. So we will see. So thanks again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you sometime in the future. Goodbye, everybody.